My father was blind, my mother was sick. That is why I couldn't continue my education. So I started to fishing. The child labor is not good for our community or our area because everybody expects his child to go to school or she starts to go to school to come and be something in future. But because of financial problem, that is why you see some small boys, small girls spend their life in the river.
As an NGO operating in Sicily, because Sicily is this island in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea.
Child labor and human trafficking are criminal offenses in Ghana. These laws, which was passed in 2005, criminalize the activities of child labor and then human trafficking. When victims are rescued, we collaborate with the Ministry of Gender and Children and Social Protection to get a shelter, and we do so in collaboration with other actors such as the NGOs, the Department of Social Welfare, and other institutions.
Fishing is a very dangerous enterprise. These children work in the boats. They go for fishing sometimes all night, and then they go and dive into the lake, either to entangle or to disentangle net. And in the process, some of them die. The Siamo Net project is about building sustainable protection network to eliminate child labor as a result of human trafficking in fisheries on the Volta Lake. What we have done is to create awareness about child labor and trafficking, and then we have also sensitized communities. We've done a lot of advocacy, but mainly we have constituted what we call thematic network. It's a national network of institutions in order to create awareness and advocacy. We have identified almost 100 children who are either in child labor or have been trafficked. We have provided them with counseling and reintegrated them to their families. And for these children, counseling them and placing them in apprenticeship training.
Anything else?
I'm learning some small job to come be madam. I wake up in the night. I go to fishing. When I was come back, I'll do the fish, I'll put in the fire. I'll remove it again. In the afternoon, I'll go again. My boss don't pay me. He give me the food.
The good news is that people are getting aware that child labor is a crime and it's a violation of the rights of children. So people are beginning to work hard to reduce the incidence of child labor. So we're basically trying to see how we can support the government and other stakeholders to be able to create the awareness, but more importantly, to reduce the incidence of child labor in this country. And I'm optimistic that if we continue to sustain this momentum, in the next 10 years, I am sure child labor will be reduced in this country.
And my father sent me to school to learn. But since my father is not around, I can go on top of the river to fish after we brought some to the house and eat. Maybe some people like 10 years, 8 years, 9 years, maybe their families are needy, so they don't have some. So maybe they'll ask the children, do they work or they should hook? And I'm not happy to see small children like me. They'll be hooking, but they'll not be going to school. I want to be a pilot in my future, to fly in the air. So I must try a lot.